Set shot 25, the fastest and most unguardable jump shot base in the game. And you're wondering what is the best jump shot with it? Let's see. Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Young coming to another banger video. Today I'm showing you guys the best set shot 25 jump shot in NBA2K22 Season 9. I know it's been a little bit since the season came out, but I think I found this new glitch jump shot. All my socials are below if you want to see a sneak peek of videos before it comes out. So make sure you like and subscribe because let's get right into it. This is the gameplay bit of today's video. I'm showing my court games on the 3v3. Why I'm not in the stage is because I put on Hall of Fame in the my court, so it's harder to shoot in the my court than in the stage, which is on Superstar. So let's get right into it. So this is 3v3, my court on Hall of Fame. Oh my. I saw this first shot. Bang, big waist on me. Yes, it's on Hall of full bar. That's literally just a full bar. I can't do nothing about that. Like, bruh, that's pretty much a green. So we'll count that. We won't count that as a green. Actually, no, we'll count that as one green. One green. Boost. That's a green. Two greens. Give it that. Oh, good block. Ain't no bruh. Hey, step back. Speed boost. Another full white. We don't count that one. We won't count that one. Ooh, speed boost. Step back. Boom. That's green. Green! 3 greens on the house. 3 of them. Boom. Alright, green. It is high! Big 7% greens! That's full greens. Walk back. Oh, it was a white. It was a full white again. But we ended off with that with 4 greens. So this is gonna be the jump shot that I've been hyping up for so long. And quick backstory on set shot 25 is I hated the jump shot up until season 6 or season 7, and I just hated it. But I got really used to it, and it just became my favorite jump shot. So obviously the base, you want to go set shot 25. Then upper release number 1, upper release number 2 don't really actually matter that much. But if you want a really nice visual cue that's very easy to time off of, I highly do recommend using these 2 releases because they're very underrated. A lot of people do not like sharing them. You'll see a lot of people like hitting the comp stage community, not just these like phony YouTubers who just say, "Oh, best jump shot NBA2K22." So for upper release number 1, I would definitely go with Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic, it's a little slow at first, but once you put it at max speed, it will be so chicken. Like, I'm telling you, Luka Doncic is probably one of the best upper release ones. But paired with the upper release 2, it's a different problem. Upper release 2, a lot of people do not want to talk about this one, but it is Paul George. It's actually pretty common, but people don't really talk about Paul George, the upper release 2. They normally use it upper release 1. People normally use Rudy Gay, which I found really weird. Rudy Gay upper release is terrible. It's just really bad. And if that's why you've been missing a lot, that could probably be the reason why you've been missing a lot. The blending and the speed. So release speed, obviously it's the fastest jump shot in the game. Why would you put it at 3/4 speed? Obviously you would want it at max speed. And for the blending, I probably just do, it's very optional, but I would just do 60% Paul George, and this is how the jump shot looks. Obviously, it's a knee-hard jump shot, so it's gonna be chicken. So, yeah, you're basically gonna, struggle missing. If you time your jump shot decently, if you just, tap it. So, I'm gonna actually show the release cue in the blacktop and show you guys when to shoot. This is the release cue. This is something I got good with set shot 25. No plug, no sponsors, no nothing. But how I got good at 2K was, or shooting with set shot 25 on 2K, was I saw a clip of shooting some dude making a thumbnail with some video off a blacktop, but he was shooting with set shot 25, and I saw that and I was like, what? then I started looking at where the real release queue is. So the release queue in the park is a little different, but people say Pro AM, Park, and Stage have different latencies. They actually don't. Only offline modes and online modes have different latencies. So if you're playing online, that has different latency than the Park or the Rec. So the Rec has the most latency, 2v2 has the least, 3v3 has the second most, 5v5 has the most. But if you want to see what your delay is, even with the release queue right there, this is me moving the release queue. So that's where you want it on top of your head. But if you have super mega delay like I do, you can actually go onto your settings and go to test your network connection, and you can see your Mbps and all of your networks databases. Not your databases, the numbers that it runs. So yeah, so after this moment, it should be about, depending on how weak your internet is, it's after that. So that is the exact release point if you have zero delay, zero. But right on top of your head is exactly where you want to have it. I mean, right there is where you get the greens on My Career, Blacktop, Play Now, My League, any offline mode. That is exactly where you want to shoot. So, but depending on your delay, if you have a 2-second delay, which is really bad, that's like 200 ping. But what you want to do is you want to shoot it 2 seconds after it hits that point. So once you get more into the visual and more flexible and comfortable shooting in the park, you can move to the stage, the Pro AM, the Rec, depending on what mode that you like. 5v5 has a 1 second delay compared to the park. So 2v2 has a 0 second delay, 3v3 has a 1 second delay, and 5v5 Pro AM and 5v5 Rec have a 2-3 second delay, 2 to 3 second delay, and the 1v1 court has a 2 second delay also. Why 1v1 courts like that? Because it's just weird. I don't know why. People glitch it, so the delay is a little iffy, but that's how I got good at shooting. A lot of people don't realize, especially when the game comes out. When the game comes out, you want to go straight to Blacktop and learn your jump shot, visual cue, and your network testing settings. So if you have both those mastered, you will be a shooting demon. A lot of people do not like to point this out, but this is how you get better at shooting. Shooting off online and offline. Oh, I practice in the My Court, or you have to learn your visual cue first. And once you know your visual cue, it's just straight butter and biscuits. But if you're really good without a visual cue like me, I don't really like to use visual cue as much anymore. I used to do that when I first started off on 2K, so I got really good at shooting. Then progressively, it just became a habit. I just went boom. And yeah, that's the zoom out button, but you just hold X or I think it's square on PlayStation. But I'm telling you, shooting in Blacktop and learning off of that is so underrated, and a lot of people need to learn how to do it, because especially if you're new to 2K, especially new people or veterans who are just not as good at shooting or can't learn this new jump shot for some reason, try the Blacktop out. Thanks for watching today's banger video. Make sure you like and subscribe because this took forever, but I'm gonna see you guys later. Peace.
Bitch so bad I wanna shoot like hoops while I'm riding in the coupe. I got what you want, it ain't nothing